Everyone, we are here for the 20th anniversary Culture Shock show, and I have some, I don't want to say OGs, but we have some beginners, some founders, some OG, but you guys are all worried about age, so I didn't want to say that. But all right, introduce yourself real quick.
Daryl Thomas.
Vanjie Biscara Golda.
My name is Roman Vasquez.
Sky Hoffman.
All right, and you guys represent Vegas, so I heard you started the Vegas chapter, so tell me a little bit about, you know, when you started it, why you started it, and, you know, where it's gone to now.
Started in 1995, and the reason why I started is because I always wanted a troupe, and I knew Angie Bunch, and I knew also Frank Butterfield, and I was asked to start it, and that's how it all started.
All right, so flash forward 18 years later. I mean, could you imagine being here in San Diego, a lot of the Culture Shocks together, having an event like this?
No, I couldn't at all. It's certainly a success that was in the making, and it was meant to be.
What can you tell me a little bit about how Culture Shock Vegas affected your life, how it changed your life, and what it means to you?
Well, Culture Shock Las Vegas took over my life, technically. It's seeing the kids, not just kids, they become adult, now they have families, and now the daughters in Future Shock, I mean, it's just a generation from generation, and the effectiveness of it, they're not in the streets, they're actually doing some of their lives, they're buying homes, they're returning to the company and giving back choreography, dance, and that is it, and that's the foundation that they have. It's them coming back, the veterans coming back, nurturing them, modeling for them, and that is the most amazing thing that Culture Shock, I can say, that keep coming back, is the love, the company, the family. It's never been the competition, it's always been a very family-oriented group, and I think that's, to this day, they're like best friends. You meet your lifelong friends, and that's what it is. And it just gives me the chill, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. That's what we want to hear. And what is it like when you see somebody come in for the first time? You know, you probably remember yourself back when you walked through the doors for the first time. So when you see new people walking in and stuff, what is that experience like?
For me, the first time I actually came in, I came from Phoenix, Arizona, moved to Vegas, and then just the troupe and the style of the hip-hop was a little ghetto, and I was like, what's going on here? I was like, all right, I like this. But it became, like she said, very family-oriented. Yeah. He's like my brother, sister, my brother. Like it's not about just, you know, trying to be successful. It's just being part of the whole troupe. That's what Culture Shock is. So it was a great experience. It's still a great experience, and I'm here 20 years later, and I love it.
I'll be saying this on stage later that if it wasn't for Culture Shock, I would not be a dancer. I would probably be very rich, some kind of computer programmer. But instead, I traveled the world over and over again, not making too much money, but making life experiences that you could not pay for. So,
which sounds much better than a computer analyst.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you can't find happiness with money. I've learned that very much so over the years. So honestly, F the money. Bring on the experience. And honestly, I just got married last year.
Hey!
Yes.
And this guy was my best man. And if it wasn't for Culture Shock, I would have not met this man at all.
You would have had the guy who sat in the cubicle next to you instead, and that's boring.
And my very first class was by this guy named Oliver Crooms. Truth or Dare, blonde-haired guy, look it up. And after that class, this man right here said, hey, kid, come over here. I was like, what? Like, come back next week. We like what you did. You don't have to pay for class. I'm like, okay, cool. Just take the class and we'll see what you can do. And that was it. That was it. That was it. It was over.
That's all you need right here.
Oh, the smile.
Come on out.
That's all we need. So tell me a little bit about tonight, what people can expect if they weren't here, what the show is about tonight. And
Well, that's a good question, because it's going to be a nice surprise for me too. I was asked to come back. I live in Seattle now, and I was asked to come back, and hopefully I'm able to see some real serious dancing with some clean dancing involved. Good all-around stories being told, because that's essentially what happens with the dance product of hip-hop, is that it tells a story. And it's not just a boring doing dance for rap music or whatever you want to call it. It's telling a story about something, and I know that's one of the things that the Las Vegas troupe has always been focused on, is telling a story and not making it boring. So hopefully we will be seeing that tonight, as well as honoring others who have been around. for some time.
All right. Well, thank you so much for talking to us and sharing your story.
Napoleon and Tabitha, alumni of
They came from Vegas, right?
right.
Yes.
Nappy Tabs. Look at them.
Yep.
All about Nappy Tabs.
They took over the world. They have a son now. It's insane.
Yep. That's the big fam right there. So
Culture shock.
yeah.
Culture shock.
All right, we talked to some of the alumni of Culture Shock Las Vegas. Thank you so much for speaking to us, and we can't wait to see what you guys. They're gonna have you on stage speaking, so we'll see if you can do it without crying. That's a test.
Good luck,
Yeah.
you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.